Hello, my name is Paul Fiala, and I'm the manager of the sales training department here at Mitsubishi Forklift Trucks. And today I'm going to take some time to walk you through the new premium display panel, which comes standard on all new small IC cushion tire trucks and small to mid-sized IC pneumatic tire trucks. The display panel consists of three parts: a liquid crystal display or LCD screen, three operation buttons, and light emitting diode or LED warning and indicator lamps. First, I'd like to walk you through the LCD screen itself. And the main display here shows the speedometer as well as error codes or symbols whenever they appear on the LCD screen. We also have a fuel gauge, which is only applicable to our gas and diesel powered trucks, a travel direction indicator, as well as a service interval display, which requires activation by your dealership. There's also a clock and an hour meter, as well as a coolant temperature gauge. Now, you'll see on the right-hand side, we've outlined the three operational buttons on the display. There's an up arrow, a down arrow, and the bottom button is an enter key. Now I'm going to walk through the third section of the new display panel, which is the warning lamps and indicators. These are all LED lamps. The first warning lamp you'll see here on the left-hand side of your screen is the parking brake warning lamp. This glows when the parking brake is applied. Also, as a part of Mitsubishi Forklift Trucks Integrated Presence System, or IPS, an audible alarm will sound if the operator leaves the normal operating position without applying the parking brake. The next warning lamp shown here is the seat belt warning lamp. This also is a part of the IPS. It will glow and sound an audible alarm for 30 seconds when the seat belt is not fastened. The third light is the battery charge warning lamp. This glows when the charging system is not functioning properly. The fourth is the multi-purpose warning lamp. It indicates when a minor system failure occurs, and a corresponding error code and or symbol will also show on the main LCD panel. The next light is the torque converter oil temperature warning lamp, which glows when the transmission temperature is high and a possible overheating situation is present. The next indicator we have is the engine oil pressure warning lamp. It directs the operator to stop the engine and check the oil level. The next warning lamp is the engine check lamp. This indicates engine fault for LP gas engine models. The next warning lamp is the glow plug pilot lamp. This is standard on diesel models and illuminates when the glow plug is on. The final warning lamp is the mast interlock indicator. This too is another part of the IPS. This lamp blinks when the operator is not sitting properly in the seat for 2 or more seconds and temporarily disables mast and transmission functions. A final element to the IPS is when the operator leaves the seat for 2 or more seconds while the engine is running and the direction lever is not in the neutral position. The letter N will blink on the screen, and the transmission will electrically shift into neutral. When any warning lamp in the instrument panel glows or blinks, stop the forklift and take the proper corrective action. Now I want to talk about some of the key features on the new display. One of them is the new operator passcode capability. So we're going to walk you through starting the truck with the operator passcode functionality enabled. It is required that your dealership enable this feature before use. Password registration, change and cancellation all must be managed by a dealer technician. And once it's activated, you'll need to do the following things. First, turn the key switch to the on position. The LCD screen will change from the brand logo screen to the password input screen. Use the 3 operation buttons to the right of the display panel to input a registered 4-digit password. Use the up and down arrows to reach the desired number, and then press the enter button to move to the next digit. When the operator enters a correct password, An OK message will be briefly displayed on the display panel before the standard operating screen appears. When the password entered is wrong, there will be a display message of NG. With the NG message, the engine can be started, but the lift truck will not have use of any drive or hydraulic functions. In case of an emergency or forgotten password, please enter 1111 for the minimized use of travel and operation. This will allow for the temporary movement of the truck at a lower level. Now let's talk about the clock and hour meter. Once you reach the basic display screen, you can switch back and forth between the clock and the hour meter with a short press of the enter button. When the clock's on the display, a long press of the up button will change the time between 12-hour display and 24-hour display. To set the clock time, turn the key switch to the on position without starting the engine. Start by pressing and holding the enter button so the hours portion blinks. Use the up and down arrows to reach the desired hour and hit the enter button to move on to the minutes. Use the arrows again to set the minutes and press enter once finished to move back to the standard screen. Now let's discuss how to change between the three different hour meter types. When the hour meter is on the display, you can cycle through the three different hour meters: key on time, engine on time, and seat switch on time. To change from one meter to the next, press and hold the up arrow. Now let's talk about error codes. When an error occurs, the right side of the LCD screen will display the corresponding error code or symbol. Please refer to the service manual or the OMM for a complete list of error codes. You can also gain access to error code history. To display the error history, turn the key switch to the on position without starting the engine. Press and hold all three operation buttons at the same time for more than 3 seconds. Error codes are displayed from the latest error up to the past 32 errors. A long press of all three buttons a second time brings you back to the standard display screen. In addition to the operator passcode function, there are two other dealer-activated features that can be incorporated into the new display panels: a service interval indicator and an overspeed warning indicator. The service interval indicator will illuminate on the display panel when the hour meter reaches a preset number of hours to notify the operator of the truck's periodic maintenance time. The service interval must be set up by the dealer, and the light will not be displayed if this function is not activated. Another dealer-activated feature is the overspeed warning indicator. If activated, an indicator will flash over the speedometer on the LCD screen when a preset speed limit is exceeded. A warning buzzer will also sound. Please note, this function is not ground speed control, which actually limits max travel speed to a specific setting. For example, 5.5, 6.5, 7.5, or 8.5 miles per hour. Unlike the overspeed warning indicator, ground speed control will not allow the operator to exceed this specific setting. So please note that ground speed control and the overspeed warning indicator are two entirely separate features. If a customer wants to truly limit the truck to a specific speed, ground speed control is a standard feature on the models that have this new display panel, but it must be activated by the dealer. The overspeed warning indicator feature may be used in conjunction with ground speed control to help increase awareness and help ensure operators are traveling at responsible speeds.
Please review the information you have been.
In conclusion, if you have any other questions about the new operator display panel, please reference the Operation and Maintenance Manual, or OMM.